Hello students, I am Miss Nabila. This is English Grade 4 lesson. This program is brought to you by City Government of Addis Ababa Education Bureau, collaboration with Addis Media Network. Students, today we are going to learn about nouns to change singular to plural forms, irregular and regular method. Students, do you remember previous lesson? I hope you are. Last time we will learn about modal verbs. Modal verbs. Modal verbs. Students, we were learning about different types of verbs. Action verbs, verb to be, verb to do, and verb to have. This is modal verbs. Modal verbs are verbs that also called helping verbs. Helping verbs. Students, as you remember previous lesson, we were learning about different modal verbs like can, could, must, and also should, and etc. Students, we can use these modal verbs in the sentence in different situations. For example, when we come to can, we can ask permission by using can. When you are in the classroom, you just raise your hands and ask your teacher, may I borrow? I'm sorry. Can I borrow pencil, please? Can I borrow pencil, please? And question mark here. And also, you can ask even permission by using could when you make it a very formal way. And also, we can use can and could to show ability in the past and also present. For example, we can show ability by using can. For example, I can speak French. I can speak French. And also, you can show even what you can do. For example, I can't play basketball. And also, you can show by using could past experience, like I could play football. I could play football. It means you used it to play football. You can use must and should to show obligation and also advice. For example, when we come to must, that show obligation and also instruction. For example, you must wear uniform. You must wear uniform. When you come to the school, you can get in the school without uniform. You must wear seat belt while you are driving. You must wear seat belt in the car while you are riding or driving too. The next one, should. Should that show advice, recommendation, and suggestion. For example, we can say by should, for example, you should study hard. You should study hard. It looks advice. The difference between must and should, must show strong obligation, and should, we can say advice, suggestion, and recommendation. Students, we will learn many types of modal verbs. This is revision. Let us start today's lesson. Students, today we are going to learn about nouns, regular and irregular methods to change singular to plural. Students, do you have any idea about singular and plural nouns? Of course you are. When we come to noun, when we define noun, noun is naming of person, things, animals, and places. We can use noun to give naming and Also, there are ways to change singular to plural. For example, we can have many things and also few, sometimes one, sometimes two, and more. So in English, we said only one thing is called singular. More than one, two, or three, it's called plural. So here, there is a noun, singular, and singular and plural. Before we start this, let us define what is noun. Noun is naming of person, place, it might be things, and animal. We can give more examples about person. For example, boy, girl, Nabila, Abel, and whatever. When we come to place, Bole, Arat Kilo, Lideta, school, that's called a place, hospital. When we come to things, for example, pencil, rubber, books, and bag. When we come to animal, we can use different animals. It can be domestic. It could be also wild, cat, dog, lion. When we come to singular to plural, this is the method to change one specific thing, many things, more than two. So when we come to here, easily we can change singular to plural by using different method. The first one is regular. When we come to here, we use this method every day, and also this is not a specific one. We can have es, es, and also here ies. So we can use es, different nouns, and we are using this mostly. For example, cat, cats, pencil, pencils, pencils. Here is bag, and become bags. Look, students, cat, cats, pencil, pencils, bag, bags, by adding only s. Let us keep going with es. When we come to es, we can use this, the words or the nouns ending with ch, sh, x, and more. Let us use them. For example, let us say box. We said, students, we are going to use es. Box, boxes. Look, students, here. Box, boxes. Let us keep going. Church, churches. Look, students, easily. Box, boxes. Church, churches. Let us use ies. So, here is the students. Baby. We're going to cancel y and babies. Baby, babies. Let us use lady, lady. We are going to cancel y and ladies. Lady, ladies. Let me mention one more example. story, story, the same thing, cancel, stories. Like students, baby, babies, lady, ladies, story, stories. Sometimes students, you can use this in different situations or different sentences. For example, some nouns, as I mentioned before, some nouns ending with Y, but also these nouns before Y, there is a vowel. In this situation, we just add S at the end of the word. For example, here it is, Y, we just cancel I and add IES. But for example, key is ending with Y. Look, students, before Y, there is a vowel E. So easily, key, keys, key, keys. And also there is another more example, boy, boy, boys. Before Y, there is a vowel O. Students, this is the way to change nouns regular method by using, let us mention, S, ES, and also IES. Let us keep going. The next one is irregular. These are nouns, but we are not adding them S, ES, or IES. Sometimes we are changing the whole words by using different word. Sometimes we are not changing them at all. We just take them the same form of singular and also plural. Let us mention some of them. Here is man, main, man, main, child, children, children, man, main, child, children. Here is woman, woman, woman. Next student is man, main, child, children, woman, women. So we are not adding them S, ES, or IES. We are not saying man, men's. We are saying man, main, child, children. We are not saying childs. Easily, child, children, woman, women. Students, this is the way how you are changing irregular form of nouns. To change singular to plural. Students, let me give you more activities and let us practice them. Stay with me, and also don't forget to take notes and copy notes. Circle the regular nouns and underline the irregular nouns. The irregular nouns. Question number 1. Cats, dogs, children, four feet, 5 main. Students, here is questions. Circle only regular one and underline irregular one. Let me give you 1.5 minutes and I'll be back. Hello students, I hope you all have finished activity 1. Let us practice together and let me give you correction. So here is the instruction. Circle the regular nouns and underline only regular nouns. So here is the first one. Cat. Cat. Is this plural or singular? And also, what is this, regular form or irregular? When we come to here, easily we can add cat, cats by using regular form by adding only s. Here is the second one. So let us circle this one. Question number 2, dogs. Dogs. This here is s, regular form by adding only s. So let us circle this one too. The third one, children. Children. Here is irregular. There is a singular form of this, child. Child, children. So let us underline children because the instructions said underline the irregular nouns. Question number 4, feet. Feet. So students, here is irregular form of noun. There is only foot. So let us underline 2. Main, also irregular. It is like man when it is singular. So let us underline 2. Here is the students, 2 regular form of and also 3 irregular form of nouns. Let us keep going. Let me give you more activity and let us practice 2. Activity 2. Fill the blanks. Question number 1. 1, twos. 2, blank. 2, 1, box. 3, blank. 3, 1, bus. Many, blank. 4, 1, mouse. Several, blank. Students, here is the questions. Let me give you 2 minutes and I will be back. Students, I hope you all have finished it. Let us practice together and let me give you correction. So, students, here is the questions. The first part of before the comma, the questions are, or they give you only singular form of nouns. For example, tools, box, bus, and mouse. And this is mixed with regular and irregular together. Let us keep going. 1, tools, 2, keys. Keys. This is irregular form. The second one, 1 box. 1 box. This form of noun is regular form ending with X. So when we change it, box, easily adding ES. Box, boxes. Box, boxes. 1 box, 3 boxes. 1 box, 3 boxes. Question number 3, 1 bus. 1 bus. This is also regular form of noun to change with plural by using ES2. Bus, buses. Bus, buses. 1 bus, many buses. 1 bus, many buses. Next, 1 mouse. 1 mouse. Mouse, it means we can call also rat. 1 mouse. Several mice. This is a form of noun to change singular to plural by using irregular form. So let us write here is irregular. Regular. The second one, regular. The third one, 1 bus, many buses, also regular. The fourth one, 1 mouse, several mice is irregular. So students, this is activity two. I hope you all have enjoyed and you are getting something from this lesson. So let us keep going. Let me give you one more. Activity 3. Change the following nouns to the first one, sheep. Second, food. Third, fish. Let us underline them. Fourth, key. Fifth, book. And students, here is the questions. Let me give you 2 minutes and I'll be back. Students, I hope you all have finished it. Let me give you correction. The first one, ship. Here is the instruction first. Change the following names to plural form. So here is the first one, ship. Students, when we come to this noun, we are not changing this noun to regular, also irregular form. We are not adding s, es, or ies, or we are not changing it. This noun is a form of irregular noun. We are only taking the word as the same form. Ship, ship. Question number 2, foot, foot, 1 foot. And when we come to 2, it's become feet, feet. Question number 3, fish, same like sheep, same like sheep. We are not adding s, es, or ies. We are going to take the form of noun at the same form of with plural. So fish. Next, key, key. It looks ending with y. We can add es, but before y there is a vowel, as I mentioned before. So we are not cancel y. We are only add s. Key, keys. Question number 5, book, book. Here is we can add only s at the end of the word. Book, books. Let us read together, students. Ship, ship. Foot, feet. Fish, fish. Key, keys. Book, books. Students, let us summarize today's lesson. Today, we were learning about regular and irregular form of nouns. When we come to this lesson, we can use 2 types of forms to change singular to plural, regular and irregular. When we come to regular form of nouns, regular form of nouns, we can use s, es, and ies. We can add s with form of words ending with consonant, like book, books. We can use es, a form of words ending with s, x, ch, and sh. So let me mention one example. Bus, buses. Box, boxes. Here is students. And the next one, ies. We can use this form of changing singular to plural. A nouns ending with y. Ending with y. For example, lady, ladies. But students, let me mention one, and don't forget this. Some nouns ending with y, but before them there is, or before y, there is a vowel. We are not adding ies. For example, like key, keys. Don't forget this, or let me mention more. Toy, toys. Regular. By changing the whole words and sometimes not. For example, fish, sheep, salmon. These are examples of nouns not changing at all. We are just taking the whole word at the same. Fish, fish. sheep, sheep. Salmon, salmon. Deer, deer. Students, these are a form of words not changing at all. Let me mention the words are going to be changed. For example, woman, woman. And here is child, children. Children. And we can mention many of them like food, feet, toes, teeth, mouse, mice. Here's the students. Woman, women, child, children, foot, feet, toes, teeth, mouse, mice. These are examples of irregular form of to change singular to plural. Students, this is today's lesson. Let me give you homework and let us conclude today's lesson. Homework. Circle only regular form. Food. Question number 2. Sheep. Tree, box. 4. Car. 5. Cat. So here is foot, sheep, box, boxes, car, cars, and cats. Students, here is your homework. Don't forget, try and practice. Here is the instruction, circle only regular form. Here is the question. The first one, foot, sheep, boxes, cars, and cats. Students, this is today's lesson. I hope you all are understood the lesson. Students, goodbye and see you next time.
Where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Are you living in the UK or you?
I'm not. No, I came here just for this. So.
How old are you, Darcy?
I'm 26.
And what got you into the act that you're doing today?
When I was a kid, actually, I had hopes and dreams.